G.I. Jane.
OJC.
Greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
I've been laughing all fucking day. Welcome. Greetings and salutations to another great episode of Snack and Flick. It's your boy Trey Proper. Why can they see the entire background? What's going on? What happened?
I told you. I was too busy doing other things. I forgot.
Oh Jesus! I like this. Just introduce yourselves.
It's your boy Dragon Chills here. As you already know, it's going to be entertaining.
It's your boy Gadoni. It's gonna be a fun one tonight. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I am at a loss. I am at a loss for words. This has been the greatest night in television history. Anyway, so some bad news up front off the top. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of things, we do have some things we do have to go over. I ain't write these notes for motherfucking nothing. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure on your way in, you're liking the video, sharing the video, telling your friends about it. If you want to come and talk shit while we talk about flicks, we all about it. So, got some bad news at the tail end of last week. None other than Jean-Paul Levesque, a.k.a. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, a.k.a. Triple H, is unfortunately retiring from in-ring performances. Unfortunately, he had battled with some heart issues, and he's no longer going to be the game, so to speak. So despite what I have said in the past about if I didn't have all these electronics, I'd grab a bottle of water right now, distribute them, but I'm not going to do that. It's just too expensive. But
ain't none of this stuff waterproof.
That, exactly. No. Water resistant doesn't fucking count. Anyway, could you imagine being in the front row at a WWE event back in the day and he just spits I'm climbing the ring. You spit on me, I'm climbing the ring, and keep your water in your... I'm sorry. Anyway,
in your mouth.
No, but realistically, thank you, Triple H, for years and years of entertainment. You're greatly appreciated. You're already in the Hall of Fame for WWE. Hell, put him in there 5 more times. I don't care. That's how much of a amazing performer he was.
Yes, he was.
He was a very good. Other sad news. I don't know if you guys listen to the Foo Fighters at all, but the drummer just passed away.
Ooh. No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he passed away. I want to say it was either Saturday or Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't hear anything about that one.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I just watched him on Studio 666.
Right. Yes, they did have that. That was the Foo Fighters.
That whole band was in it. Yeah. Which was a very good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys should watch it. It is a very much horror comedy. It was very good.
That was in the theaters though, right?
It's also at home now too.
It's on. Okay, well now I'll give it a shot. Because
I think it's like $20 to rent. Oh.
No, I was just gonna say, it's 20. It's still $20 damn. Damn it, I'm trying to avoid that. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Let me know it's free stream.
They gonna get their money one way or another.
They ain't gonna get it from me. They ain't gonna get it from me because I am definitely acquiring ways to watch that shit. Okay, I've been saying that shit for months. I'm a patient motherfucker when it comes to entertainment. I will wait. But I did take your suggestion on another show, and I fucking loved it. Actually, I took your suggestion, Drew, on 2 shows, and I actually enjoyed them. So, I watched Our Flags Mean Death. That shit is actually hilarious. It's on, what is it, Amazon Prime? No, HBO Max. Sorry. HBO Max. It's fucking hilarious. I'm sitting there, and I'm a night owl, so I'm in my bed. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let me just get this joint a chance. It's some orientation questionable, I'll say, individual who gives up his life with his wife and his children to become a pirate. This is rife with so many innuendos in this. It's not even funny, but it's comical. What's the guy's name?
You
Shit.
are on slow motion, man.
I am on slow motion.
Yes.
Yep.
You keep on going in
Oh
between
shit.
regular to slow motion.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you just fine.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
your video starts moving like
Well, hey, yeah, sorry, I'm too much for the camera. The camera can't handle me. Anyway, I don't know what else to do. Fuck it.
we can still hear you.
Yeah.
that's all that
So
matters.
yeah, that's all that matters. Jamie, you made me lose my train of thought. Drew, tell everybody what the show's about.
What? The flag? Our flag means death.
No, the other show I was talking. Yes.
Well, the guy basically gives up his life of like basically being, easygoing life of just a guy who has money, and he tries to become a pirate, and then goes on just random stupidness adventure, and dumb shit happens. It's hilarious. It's just them on the open sea trying to become. He's just trying. He hires a group of pirates, and he's their captain, and he tries to like pillage and plunder and do everything else. It's just a wild time. Like,
So the breakdown on IMDb says it says based on true adventures of an 18th century would-be pirate, like after trading in a seemingly charming life of a gentleman for one of swashbuckling buccaneering, Steve, what is his name? Stevie. Steed. It's Stede. Steed. Anyway, becomes captain of the pirate ship Revenge, struggling to earn respect of his potentially mutinous crew. Steed fortunes change after a fearful run-in with the infamous Captain Blackbeard. Motherfucker, you ain't tell me that Blackbeard was going to be Taika Waititi. And that motherfucker's hilarious. He cracks me the hell up. Like, just, ladies and gentlemen out there, if you're watching, give it a shot. It's worth your time. I'll say this: you have to have a taste for a little bit of dry English humor, and I have a tendency to get on the British side occasionally. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. He's in it. Joel Fry, who actually was he was in Hodor is in this. Fucking Hodor. Yo, I'm sorry. Christian Narin, but fuck that. His name is Hodor. I'm gonna call him Hodor. He Hodor for the rest of his life. Okay, he's in this, and he's hilarious. I couldn't hear what you said.
The guy who plays Steed is great too. I mean, he was in Yes Man with Jim Carrey, where he was like the bank manager who like always like, all right, man, we're gonna invite you over and we're gonna have a Harry Potter theme, and all this other shit. It was just hilarious. Like his comedy is very dry, but it's just on point when I watch the episodes that I watch, and I enjoyed it. I still got to finish the first season, but from what I've watched, I've enjoyed it. The wife hated it. She,
I mean, you expect anything less, honestly?
It's okay.
Yeah,
we still love you. Well,
Yeah.
we still love you. I don't know about him. You know how he is about his entertainment. So
Right.
yeah, I can't say anything.
You ain't on board with Drew, then it's a problem.
Sure. Sin of the world. Oh, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Dragon, did you get a chance to watch it?
No, I've not got a chance to watch it.
God damn it.
You already know I got a bum knee wife, so I've been taking care of her.
You know I'm about to pull your card on that, right? You know about Nick taking care of her where?
Huh?
We're taking care of her where?
In the living room.
What else is in the living room?
Yeah, but you must have forgot what my wife does. If she don't she don't like giving new things a chance.
Okay. All right. If you hear me out. Oh, wait. Can you hear me clearly now? Can you hear? I don't know if I'm slowing down or not.
Yes, I can hear you clear enough.
Where's the remote control in your living room?
In her hand.
Who's stronger?
Happy wife, happy life.
We gonna watch shit. That's why my ass is single now. Give me that shit. I'm leaving. So
we watch Corey Kenshin all day long.
What is it?
Corey Kenshin's a YouTuber. Her and the family have been watching all his streams over and over and over again for the last year. We've literally seen every episode at least 3 times.
Yeah.
You want to explain why? Never. No, you know what? No,
Nope.
no. You said it. Happy wife, happy life. Cool. Cool beans.
Exactly.
Anyway, so the other show that I watched that was a recommendation from actually the both of you was the DMZ. I watched one episode. I watched it with my family. We kind of enjoyed it. It got to the end, and I had already guessed who the fuck her son was. I guessed it like 15 minutes into the damn movie. I was like, okay, I know who her son is. So for those of you who watched last week's episode, know that we were talking about Rosario Dawson, love watching her. Yeah, god damn, I love watching her. But show where she's trying to find her son in a demilitarized zone. And yeah, if you're smart, you figure it out in the first 5 minutes. If you're stupid, you'll be at the end of the show like, damn, Trey just called me stupid and he was right. So I'm gonna give it another shot, but I'm gonna take my time with it. It's
literally 4 episodes.
Is it?
Yes, 4 episodes.
That's it.
all it
What
is.
the fuck are we doing? Why even waste my time?
It is a mini series. It's actually a mini series that they're trying to say is from DC Universe.
It is.
It is?
Yes.
How do I not know about this shit? What the fuck? What comic is that based on? Because they don't even have, like, DC has different names for, they don't even have. Okay. All right. Yeah, I gotta do some research.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know. But I mean, it was entertaining. It was slow as fuck.
And the first
fuck.
episode, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I fell asleep the first 2 times I tried to watch it, but I did finish the episode, and that's why I was like, okay, now I'm disappointed. I know what's about to happen.
I got a question for you. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. You like
Cool
cake,
beans.
right? You like cake?
Do I like pastry cake?
Yeah, like cake, like eating
Like
cake.
made me the man I am today cake? Like
Yes, okay.
Moobs cake, nigga? Like, yes.
Well, Netflix just dropped a like a game show on there where they get
Is It
bakers
Cake?
to make. Yeah, Is It Cake? I started watching it. It's actually pretty friggin' cool to watch them bake, and make cake. I'm just saying, you should give it a shot. It's gonna make you hungry.
Do I want to
The face. I wish I could have recorded that.
keep the fake cake out my. Never mind. All right. Like, how do you watch?
I'm just saying. Because I watch random shit on Netflix. That's what I
Okay.
do.
Okay, so the cake reveal, I'm not spending 30 minutes of my life
Oh,
to
it's
however
not.
long it is.
It's not like that. It's so basically
Mhm.
3 bakers. They're doing their shit. Then like they have like random real stuff that's with the cake. And they have to, and then like judges have to guess which one's cake and which one isn't cake. That's all it is. It's literally a game show.
You want to know how I win that game show? That's how I win.
No, you
I
can't
won.
do that.
It's cake. It's wood.
No, they're
Oh, that's
standing.
fine.
They're standing like far away from it.
Oh, then they're
So
just
like,
being.
they have to
cheap.
look and guess which one a cake is. It's actually not that bad.
So they basically took a trend from TikTok and they turned it into a TV show. Is what you're
Yeah,
telling me?
pretty-
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
Exactly. You're exactly right.
It's a
And-
good show.
Unfortunately,
Ryan Jones on
we
YouTube.
had 2 people confirm that they enjoyed it. So
See?
I'm on maternity leave. I'm watching everything. Yeah, watch everything.
right.
well,
We
we're
put
glad
that
that
big
you're
picture
sitting
screen
watching
stuff.
us. That's one thing we're glad you're watching.
Thank you. We
Appreciate that.
greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like the video on your way in and do me a favor. Come on over to YouTube. So yeah. just come on over. Just come on over to YouTube because Facebook. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna say it. It's a good show. Y'all just gonna try to force me to watch so much shit. You know what it is? I'm single. Both you fuckers are married, and you are watching married life type shit. That's what I think it is. I think that's what it is. YouTubers and technically we're YouTubers, so I can't talk about them. But cake, fucking
You
cake.
see Sarah's comment? Haha, Drew, tell me your wife is a culinary instructor without telling me your wife.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
You might be right.
I didn't even know that about her. Okay. All right. So, Drew, you saw something this weekend. Speaking of husbandly duties. You saw something this weekend.
Oh man,
I'm gonna shut up.
that
Tell
was
us what you
that
saw.
was
Just
all
tell us
you.
what you saw.
I saw The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum this weekend.
You saw a rom-com.
He's
Yeah,
he's all
whatever. I
he
like
saw the
rom-com.
lost city of D.
No, it's The Lost City, not The Lost City of D.
Up D.
It's always
Yeah,
gonna be
whatever.
lost city of D.
Up D.
Anyways, you know, if you like rom-coms, it's your typical format for a rom-com, and Channing Tatum was hilarious. Brad Pitt, who makes an appearance in it, was great.
Does
Sandra
Brad
Bullock-
Pitt die? Okay,
You
that's
have
all
to
I
watch
need to
the
know.
movie. You have to watch the movie. Here, wait. I'll leave you with this. Yes and no.
Fucking A.
No, it's one of those. And then what's his name? The guy who plays oh my god, what is his name? The guy who plays Harry
don't
Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe does a great job in this too.
So I see he's been keeping the beard. Is he any closer to becoming Wolverine? That's what I want to know.
He's already said he's not doing it.
Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. But I mean, it was a good overall movie. I'd give it like a medium popcorn, probably.
Okay. You know what I'd do? I'd have to remove this from you. I'm gonna take that away. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that from you.
I'm
think
just
so.
saying. Look at YouTube right quick.
Look at the comments. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Why
Oh,
don't I
it
see my
said
fucking comment?
rom-coms are the best and get me laid. So have a
Your
good
man
time.
card. This is your man card. That's what's happening. That's no longer not yet. No.
Yeah,
I'm
Brian-
fucking around. I've said on this show, if this is your first time watching, then you don't really know me. I'm the punk of the crew. I love rom-coms, so I might go see that in secret. Then again, I'm not going to the theaters. I'm going to acquire a way to watch it. I mean, it's got action, it's got comedy, it's got romance. You know,
Got a lot of it.
the deep dive of romanticism that is in my heart. I'm gonna watch the damn movie. Like I cried at 50 First Dates, for God's sakes. I'm gonna watch the fucking
50 First Date was a great movie. You can't lie on that one.
If you didn't
not.
cry at 50 First Dates, you are terrible.
Brian said
You
the
are
man taking the man
terrible.
card away is single, right?
facts. Facts, I am.
Yes, he is, Brian.
Single.
Yes, indeed.
I'm very single. I'm
That's
gonna leave
Brian.
it at that. Anyway, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what
Oh.
you know better.
No, God.
You know what the fuck I meant. Oh no.
Oh man.
I don't know. Is it a weekend yet? Anyway, shout out to Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie. Yes, it ain't the
Inside
weekend. The
joke, I'm
weekend is
sorry.
over.
So, what
Great
rating
show
would
to
you?
watch.
What rating would you give it?
That's what I said. Medium popcorn. Medium to large.
popcorn.
Yeah.
He's
It was
Okay.
good. I mean, it was funny. It was cute. You know, I mean, it's so like Channing Tatum is kind of like a mix of
Base
Chris
12.
Hemsworth character
Wait, huh?
from what happened?
No, just looking at one.
Comment on YouTube. Go ahead, Drew.
It's like a mix of Chris Hemsworth's character. Like, don't when I say this, don't take this the wrong way. Like a mix of Chris
Okay.
Hemsworth's character from Ghostbusters. Because
Oh, so
he's
he's
like really fucking stupid in the beginning, but then grows in. Yeah, but here's the difference between that character and the character that Channing Tatum plays. He actually grows. His story arc grows, and he's not
Okay.
just a fucking idiot. So
Okay.
you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Gotcha,
I can
gotcha.
appreciate that, and
Fuck.
it helps both ways. So what's wrong? Why'd you mute yourself?
I didn't mute myself.
No, Trey.
Oh, someone's talking to him. Why he's in the middle of the show?
Okay, for real. Is Batman going to be worth my 3 hours? Yes. Brian, Batman was a good film. It doesn't seem like it takes 3 hours to get through, although some of it does drag a little bit. It does drag a little bit. If you're going to watch it at home, take bathroom breaks. Just take a break here and there. And it's an enjoyable film. And believe it or not, Robert Pattinson did a good job as Batman, and a very good job as Batman. I put him up there in like my top 3 people to play Batman. So yeah, I enjoyed him as Batman.
So I've gone on record saying that this has been it is a monster of a movie. So yes, take your breaks, do what you got to do. And
Who is- I don't know who this person is.
Who's what?
they like you, Drew. Say
Right.
hi.
Yes, so.
Say hi. Say hi and say his name like you usually do. Anyway,
What's up, Big Papa? I don't know who it is.
it's
Going to the movie theater tomorrow for it. Yeah,
yes,
definitely. It's definitely worth it. I kind of wish I would have seen it in IMAX because I think it would have looked even better. But then again, maybe not.
Honestly, I think it's the same either way. Like nothing really pops out at you in this. It is literally Detective Comics the movie. It is not the Justice League Batman. It's not Adam West. It's not Christian Bale. It is a detective movie that has a guy running around in leather. That's pretty much what in Kevlar. That's what it has. That's what it is. And if you like Zoe Kravitz, you're gonna like her more. You're gonna like her that much more.
All right,
Yes.
Big Papa.
What happened now?
He said
I
he loved it when you
refuse.
called me.
I refuse. I fucking refuse. All you, Drew. That's all you. So
He said you got a pretty mouth there, boy.
Oh, geez.
I thought he really put that in the comments. Like, who the fuck? He gotta be talking to
Don't
you
know who
now.
this is. Don't know who it is.
All right, so
Put
big
your name,
things-
DM me, fucking send me a message and tell me who you are.
I think he
Dear
enjoys.
God.
I think he just enjoys.
I don't
The
like
anonymity-
what is it?
the anonymity is real. Yes, let that man have his anonymity. Just thank you. On your way in, make sure you like the video. And you guys over on
Yeah.
Facebook, come on over YouTube. Come on. Anyway, they're gonna take down the video because I keep saying that shit. But fuck them, I don't care. All right, so even bigger
Clearly.
news. What?
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Appreciate you. In even bigger news, Halo dropped one fucking episode.
Yeah.
And I have been getting I've been getting bombarded by a certain somebody on this panel
Yes.
because
Mhm.
they want to talk about it. And I'm like, no, save it for the fucking show. So I'm gonna let you have the floor now, sir. Tell me what was wrong with the Halo series that got you so pissed off this weekend.
So, Halo dropped on Paramount Plus. First episode, in the first 15 minutes, is going to grab you. It's going to give you all the action, all the reminiscences of all, Halo from back in the day. It's going to give you
The
sound-
shield recharge, though.
Literally going to give you the sound effects from the shield recharge, from the plasma guns to machine gun. I mean, the old school assault rifle. It gives you everything. Not Needler, but it gives you the plasma pistol. It gives you everything Halo.
A
and
full
you're-
charge plasma pistol.
Yes, just sitting there loving all the reminiscences and everything. And then 20 more minutes down the line, Master Chief takes his helmet off. In
Okay.
the
Wait, hold on.
20 Yes.
Spoiler alert.
I mean,
It's the first episode.
if you've played Halo, you kind of know where this is going.
In the
This
first-
isn't about the games.
No, I'm sorry. For 20 years, fans have been there through everything. Everything Master Chief's done. Even though we know he's human, he is not human. He is superhuman to everyone, and we've never seen his face. People have asked for it. Fans have asked for it for years, but all the games and everyone, game publishers and everyone said, no, you're not going to get it. And all of a sudden, hey, we're going to make a TV show, and it's going to be everything y'all going to want. And we're going to show his face in the first episode with no build up for it, nothing special behind it. Just, hey, here's my face. And you're like, what? Master Chief gets up his face that easy? No. No puns intended.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Mhm.
So I actually read an article today of a guy who wrote an article about the show, and he basically said that they kind of wish, like, this is the same premise of like The Mandalorian. They were like, they kind of wished he would have taken his mask off sooner in The Mandalorian than it took 2 seasons to get to it. He said that him showing his face just adds to the human factor and the facial expressions of what he's trying to convey. Even though when he's in the Kevlar in full suit, you can still understand what he's trying to do. What's wrong?
He's laughing at face 012, and I know who
He's
that
talking
is.
about you.
Yes, me and
Talking about
him.
me?
No, he's talking about me. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
one of my
Big
friends on
Picture
Facebook.
Show.
William Prince from Facebook is face 012. He calls me Big Pika,
Damn,
and
he
I call
called
him
his
Darkness. Yes.
First and last name?
Yep.
Damn.
Exactly.
Okay, shit. We want to get
But-
viewers here, sir.
He's literally was on Facebook. You told him to come to YouTube. He came to YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. But fair enough. I mean,
Anyways, what I was trying to say was like they were saying that I mean, even though he was wearing his helmet before, you could still see what he was trying, as the emotions he was trying to portray. And for me personally, I mean, it's not going to be a make or break for the show for me. I mean, the first 10 minutes when you see the girl's friends get just laser wiped and you see body parts get disintegrated off, and dude, like it was perfect. I mean, if your only gripe is that he took off his helmet,
yeah.
that's why you don't like the show, that's not a good enough gripe for me. I'm sorry. I get it. Your opinion is your opinion, and I'm not taking it with a grain of salt. I'm just saying your opinion is your opinion, and it's not a wrong opinion. It's not a right opinion. It's an opinion. That's what it is. And my opinion personally is it's not going to make or break me watching the show with not wearing a mask. I actually thought they might have scarred him up a little bit and made him, because
he's this plain fake. He's this plain face person with
I
nothing.
know, but technically in the game, in the Halo series, you do see Master Chief's face when it comes up and there's a silhouette you can see his face and what his face looks like behind the glass. You can't see a clear representation of it, but you can see where he was, scarred and all that. I think it was in Halo 2 or Halo 3. I can't remember the exact one, but
it's still as you said, a silhouette. So it's an idea, not nothing perfect.
The actual face. You can't
nonetheless,
see his face.
even though this war scarred hero who's been in countless battles all over, it has his plain old face. I'm sorry. It just looked like a cookie cutter face. Like it could have been anyone. It was like, this doesn't feel
we are just tiptoeing along that line of saying all white people look the same. Anyway, we are right on that line, right there. We are literally, and I just pushed this over. Anyway,
yes, you did. You literally said it.
Yes, you did.
I had to break it up. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first episode. I think that the beginning was amazing. It was everything that we needed. I needed a little bit more action. I understand it's the first episode, so they got to build the world. They got to create things around it. I get that, but we're talking about super soldiers in space, people, and they're fighting aliens. I need way more of that than the first 15 minutes that we got. And all honesty, everything that happened after that could have been wrapped up in like 10 minutes. So they could have skipped over that. That's the only real gripe I have about it. The buildup of the colonists versus the Marines, and then the Covenant coming in. We know, if you've played the games, I'm not spoiling anything for you. You know what's going to happen. They may take some liberties here and there, like everybody else does when they make an adaptation on a live action adaptation. But I think that ultimately we're going to end up ending the series, opening up with either Halo 3. They're going to get to a point where they get to the rings. That's probably where they're going to get to.
Well, that's probably where the series is going to, season.
Here's a big question for you. Do you think we see the flood?
Hell yeah.
The first one? I don't think so.
No, well, maybe not the first season, but in the series, I think it.
In the series, season 2, you'll start getting into the floods and the brutes and all that. But season 1, they're still trying to build into everyone joining the fight against the elites.
Yeah. And we haven't even seen the grunts yet. Oh shit! Wait till they drop the grunts. I want to see what they look like because they're fucking ugly.
Just a side note: if you do have the Ultimate Game Pass on Xbox, you can watch Halo for free because it is given to you
for all Xbox players who have Game Pass.
Are you fucking serious?
Xbox gave 3 months free of Paramount Plus.
Are you fucking
That's the perk
serious?
for
I
Ultimate
mean, you
Game
said
Pass.
you want to be Mr. PlayStation, so you don't get the
I
benefit.
still have both systems, sir. I still have both systems. What's wrong with watching food shows?
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
are you behind?
Yes,
Are you
she's like
behind?
way behind.
Who's that?
That's your
Your
wife.
No, there's nothing wrong with watching food shows. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm cracking jokes about your man's manhood. Anyway,
I mean, I watch
we
food
have
shows.
fun here.
It happens.
Ah,
Especially
shit,
barbecue ones. Oh man, them things.
Oh, huh. But I just
watch
so I'll say this much about it and leave it alone. But as far as food shows, realistically, what they do, and I'm not just harping on TikTok because they got 95,000 followers. Anyway, they do what they do on these shows in 60 seconds. And I get the same level of satisfaction. I get the recipe, I get the before, the after, the cooking process, and I'm good. And I'm on to watching boobs bounce up and down on my screen. I'm good. I don't need to watch a whole 30 minute or 40-minute how to cook frog raw, whatever. I don't need it.
I swear.
Okay.
But just go back to my last little part about this Halo. I mean, I'm gonna give it another episode. My thing is, if you're right now, it's not Master Chief. This is John 117, and I just hope that hear me out. I just hope that they don't leave him as outside of the suit for most of the series.
So go ahead.
I was gonna say because again, as we know, he stayed in the suit. If he gets out the suit and everything, I think it's doing a discredit for him.
Well, I don't think he'll ever take the suit off. I think he'll just have his helmet off.
He's so far behind.
I
Sorry.
agree, Trey. Minus the boobs.
Dang. We still on Halo. We was getting this gym in. Okay. I mean, yeah, we gonna get to the good stuff in a second. Just let us build, man. We got this. We got this. I don't think he stays out of the suit. I think he's actually going to he's going to stay. Pretty much all you're going to see is his neck up. But when you have live action, part of the live action, and I disagree with a lot of people about this, but you got to have an actor, and people are going to want to be known for playing that character, even if you have to take the helmet. If you want, it's a character who never takes the helmet off traditionally. What is his name? Pablo Schreiber. Mm-hmm. He's Master Chief, so he probably was like, "Motherfucker, if I'm playing this role, show my damn face. I'm an actor. I have to show expression." Yeah. So,
because Pedro Pascal, I mean, for 95% of the Mandalorian, he wasn't even in the suit. He was just doing the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
still, nonetheless, Mandalorian was great, right? He has a great following, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, that was great for different reasons.
Well, no, let me explain something right quick.
It's the Mandalorian. That's their whole lore. But my thing is you have to know. I mean, you have to do it a certain way. And yes, I get it. You don't want him to show his face. I understand that because in the video games he doesn't show his face. But at the end of the day, they're trying to make the human element a little bit more in this. And I mean, I don't think it would have been bad if Mando would have shown his face in season 1 towards the end. I mean, I'm not saying he should have showed his face already, but at the end of the day, him showing his face is not going to stop me from watching the show.
My biggest thing was give it some build up. Give it a real reason, like a super fight, real super fight that, he's going to get into. And all of a sudden his helmet gets knocked off or something like that. Not for the reason that we got. That is my biggest issue.
So did you see this coming? Did you see that coming?
What, his helmet, him taking off his helmet?
No. The way he took it off his helmet.
No.
Yeah. They probably wanted to do something different. We've seen the trope of the mysterious stranger gets into a battle and his helmet comes off and it's a face reveal. They literally did it in WWE with Kane.
I understand.
Like we've seen it a million times.
Not the point about it, but it is for the character. It's for what the character would normally do. In all instances, that is the best you would have for Master Chief that would live to the character, not him just doing it for the reason why he did it. That's all I'm saying.
He did do it because he was trying to save somebody's life. He didn't agree with he didn't agree with the I'm going to give a Star Wars reference with Order 66.
Facts. Damn, this
I'm
is
just saying,
almost
like,
a carbon copy. Damn it. They got lightsabers too. Fuck. Okay. Overall, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to more. Hopefully they don't drag on. We're getting 9 episodes out of this. Hey, audible question. Did you guys ever watch Californication with
was
David
that the one
Duchovny?
with
A little bit, not
Duchovny?
much.
Yeah.
I didn't get to, no.
It's one of my favorite like Showtime shows of all time. Dr. Catherine Halsey was his girlfriend, his love interest in that.
Okay.
And I
Nice.
had the biggest crush on her back in the day. She's on the white girl list. Yes, I know.
Back to the white girl
And she
list.
looks good. Anyway, she has not aged today, but I was just curious if you guys had ever seen it. I might have to go back and rewatch that series. It was really damn good. All right, so we do LOL. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time. Hold up. I have way too much fun with this shit. I really do. I really do. Hold up. I wish I had music for this shit because I ain't got no damn music. However, it is time. It's time. It's time. It's Slapovich time. You know, I have an echo effect on my mic,
Yes,
and I could have used it.
Yes, you could have. You forgot all about it.
I totally forgot. I was excited. So what we teased at the beginning of the show was basically, and I've been dropping hints all the show, was the slap heard round the world. There we go. All right. I got it out there.
Mhm.
I was actually up. I wasn't watching that shit, but I was up. And I started getting notifications. I started getting mad notifications, and it just started blinging off, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? This is making me dizzy. I got to stop it. Yeah, like really fucking dizzy. I'm fucking with this light no more. Yo, so general backstory for those of you who may not know, last night was the Oscars, and Will Smith
Indeed.
and Chris Rock got into an altercation. Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars, and he decided that he was going to take some pot shots at, I can't look at the screen because I'm going to be laughing too. It's cool. I got it. He decided he was going to take pot shots at one Jada Pinkett Smith, who is the lovely wife of one Will Smith. Maybe unbeknownst to Chris Rock, she is suffering from alopecia. And he decided to make a G.I. Jane joke for her because, of course, she's going through hair loss. The video that has been seen in plenty of places by now shows Will Smith chuckling, laughing loudly, and probably looking at his wife, who was not happy. Chris Rock decides to go forward and continue with his monologue and realizes, oh shit, he's coming right for me. All right. And boom goes the motherfucking dynamite. He smacked the living shit. He even said it. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. And the memes have been rolling in. Gentlemen, give us your opinion on the situation as it is right now.
We don't talk
Wow.
about
Mark said, raise your hand if you think Will should have slapped Jada instead of Rock. Wow.
I would not say for this instance. Maybe for another time.
Yeah.
You know, maybe for the August. You know,
you
that
ever
whole
see the other
situation.
meme
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Did you see the other meme where it was Chris Rock was like, maybe your wife should keep dicks out of her mouth?
No, I
I
didn't
saw
see
that
that.
meme. I was like,
No.
oh.
Oh wow. I did not.
It was him after he got slapped, and then on the meme, it literally said that. I was like, I'm good, dude. I can't with this shit. I was like, wow. But I mean, he did, you know, I mean, I watched it and it was something else. I'm still trying to process it, but I mean, at no point, no time ever is violence a good enough substance. You know, it's not a good enough answer. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
For something that, in my opinion, was a joke about a movie that's 25 years old.
But it wasn't about the movie.
I know. And it really, I mean, it wasn't the best joke. Like, it wasn't the most tasteful joke, but it definitely wasn't the worst joke I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh my God.
You're looking at the memes. Really? Not the police?
But in my opinion, I think violence should never be the answer.
Mhm.
He could have easily met up with Chris Rock and told him, "Hey, what you said about my wife was not acceptable." It's not like he's not going to see him, but I just think that if anything, he probably should have been escorted off of property, and he probably shouldn't have been able to accept his Academy Award. That should have happened. If they don't condone violence, that should have been what should have happened.
Should have been the answer to it.
Should have been the answer. He should have just been escorted off. I get it. He's come out and publicly apologized. Chris Rock isn't pressing charges. So, I get it. But at the end of the day, that probably wasn't the best way to handle the situation, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way, but I'm just trying to. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
My opinion on this whole scenario is, it was a bad joke and very poor taste, especially since Chris Rock knows how it is when it comes to black women and their hair, especially since he did the documentary about good hair, to know that women take their hair very seriously. Yes, he did a whole documentary about it. So
whole bar.
Yeah. So that is very true, Sarah. What? Sarah said Chris Rock took it all pretty well.
He did.
Overall.
He took it all right.
He took it. Yes. Yeah. He took it He took it very well. He ate that. He didn't fall to the ground. Nothing. He took it as like wow, and in shock. But nonetheless, he should have known better not to speak about a black woman's hair, especially if you don't know the situation was going on. But still, nonetheless, go ahead.
Can I just say one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
Now, not only was the joke distasteful, but it's even worse when you laugh at the joke and then see your wife's face and realize my ass is sleeping on the couch unless I go do something. Because he literally laughed at that joke before he saw his wife's face. That's all I'm saying. Like, that man literally laughed at that joke.
He did. All right. So, Will Smith.
Okay.
I am of mixed feelings about the whole situation. On one hand, it's fucking hilarious. It is giving us comedic gold at this point. It is everybody in the world, there are Japanese and Russian translations of keep my wife's name,
yes.
And you hear the translations going on, and it's just like that just makes it so much funnier to me. On the other hand, I am a black man in America. And I am well aware, and I'm not making it about race. I'm not making it about race at all, but there is a perspective that I hold where, like you guys have said, violence is not the answer because of what can happen. Now, because they're on a different echelon than us, we knew that Chris Rock wasn't going to press any charges. We knew that Will wasn't going to get dragged out of there kicking and screaming in his Armani suit. Shit wasn't going to happen. But it does kind of tarnish the way we look. So I'm a little disappointed in him that he acted that way, regardless of what happened, regardless of what was said. There are certain ways you conduct yourselves, not just as a black person, but as a grown-ass man. You don't go out there. Sonic rings, I dig it. Oh, shit. Don't look at the screen tray. You on a roll. You don't go out there and you don't act a fool. You have to act accordingly. And in any situation. Now, I do agree that Will is from Philly. And he still got that Philly in him. But a smart nigga from Philly would have waited outside back and been like, yeah, let me holler at you real quick in this corner. And then we could talk about it there. That would be out of prying eyes, but to do it there. But the other thing that pisses the third side of this that pisses me off is that Will Smith chose the right motherfucker to smack. Because if Dwayne The Rock motherfucking Johnson made an alopecia joke, he'd have stayed his big-eared ass in that seat. He'd have stayed there. He wouldn't have said shit. He might have yelled out, and The Rock is an asshole and also twice his size. He wouldn't have done that. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to break, I don't have it, I'm pretty sure it's out there, a mock tail of the tape measuring up our two combatants for the night. So we have Chris The Rock versus Will the Smith. All right, so Chris Rock is 5'8", ladies and gentlemen, and Will Smith is 6'2". Chris Rock is 168 pounds, soaking wet. Will Smith, 218. He's got a good damn near 40 pounds on this man. Now, I didn't get into the reach and all that other stuff. I ain't measuring these man's arms. However, you saw how long it was when you smacked the shit out of him. Point I'm making with that is he picked a smaller man to pretty much lash out against. And I knew he was going to come the next day. He dropped an apology and everything. That's cool. But it's like, damn, Will, like, I expect so much more out of you. I expect you to carry this thing a little bit better than you did. It's very disappointing for somebody who is not necessarily my hero, but somebody who I would aspire to carry things like if I got to that level. Like, dude, you can't do shit like that. Like, we got to be better than that. But so I'm not happy that he did it. I understand why he did it.
Shit face. So we just gonna act the biggest person to trash Will Smith. I can't. It went away because it's on Facebook.
No, it's on YouTube.
Or it's on YouTube, but I don't have it up. What did it say?
So we just going to act the biggest
Oh
person
no.
to trash talk Will Smith for the past 3 years wasn't Jada?
Yeah, so no, and yeah. I hear you. I totally hear you on that. Like Jada has definitely cultivated the shit sandwich that he is eating right now. She's the one that copped that squad on that Wonder Bread. She did that shit with the Red Table Talks and the Tank, all that other shit. But what I will say in Will Smith's defense, the man's had enough. The man has had so much shit on his plate dealing with at this older age where he should be, pretty much winding down from acting and doing everything. But then again, the motherfucker's worth $350 million. So he's good, but he got to deal with all this shit. You want to talk about it on your little show. You ain't doing nothing but like, shorty, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Will Smith,
but you will.
I was gonna say Will Smith has been, as you said, been eating this sandwich for 2 years, not only from his wife, from all the internet, from all the memes, all the jokes. It's been going on for so long. So at some point in time, somebody's going to snap. It's only natural. You can only take so much before you just snap. And people are saying he was laughing at it, but there are people out here who laugh before they go kill somebody. Or anything. It's just you have that moment where your brain just snaps and you just do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it wasn't the greatest reaction, but Will Smith has been dealing with a lot, and he probably needs.
Yep.
He needs to go somewhere, go talk to somebody. It needs to happen. He needs.
And
to
it don't need to be no motherfucking Red Table. How about that?
No, he needs to go somewhere private where his business can stop being put out in the street.
I mean, to be honest though, I mean, yeah, I agree with what my wife said. The kids watch what celebrities do and sometimes do follow, and that is true, and they do, and that's why.
Ain't nobody acting like Will Smith.
I'm just saying, when you're a figure like a celebrity like Will Smith or Chris Rock or any celebrity that people look up to and people enjoy watching or are putting you on a pedestal, when they do watch you and do shit like that, that does. I mean, it does create copycat behavior. It's not. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it can happen. And I mean,
I'm just going to say. I'm going to say, kids nowadays ain't watching Will Smith and Chris Rock. That's our generation. That's all that. That's all us.
And that's why I said somebody. If I got to that level financially, I would aspire to be like them. I would look to them as mentors to show me how to handle having that level of money. I would aspire to rub elbows with those gentlemen, regardless of whatever their personal life is. I want to know about your financials, like help me with that. But it kind of makes me feel like, you still doing shit like this, you still acting emotionally like this. When you're at that level, you may not be the best person that I would put my trust into if I was ever in that situation. So I'm not looking at it as a race factor or anything like that. It's just a perspective. The perception that you're giving off is, don't get you like, and he's done well. I don't want to fully bash Will. He's done well to go through the shit that he's gone through and just keep eating this sandwich and reach this boiling point. And everybody is entitled to a fucking boiling point. There are certain things that you could say to somebody that's that nuclear button for them, and you don't want to push that button. And I legitimately don't think that Chris knew that. I don't think he knew about alopecia, and I don't think he knew that was a button. So I don't think Chris deserved that. I don't
And
think he
then I
deserved
guess
that.
my wife just said that the kids were talking about what happened today, and they thought it was cool because she's a teacher. So I mean,
Why was they up that damn late? Damn it! Get your kids in order.
Kids are
what are you
just talking
talking
about it
about?
as a
I
meme.
know.
You
I know.
realize that it's
I'm
like 9
joking.
o'clock
I'm
our time.
joking. I'm joking. Jesus.
Yes,
But
the kids are going to talk about it, but it's going to die very
Yeah.
quickly.
I hope no little kid. If there's so you know what I see happening now, it's going to be a brash of teachers saying, "Well, he inspired my 14-year-old children in their classrooms to walk up to each other and smack it. They call it the Will Smith, and you just smack your friend in the face." That's what's about to fucking happen. That's what's coming down the line.
The new trend, the Will Smith.
The new
slapping.
trend is the Will Smith smack. Like people are going to be faux smacking people, and then they're going to get into real fights. I was just trying to Will Smith him, Mom. Trey, if you ever do some like, I will rape my son. Boy. Anyway, but yeah, he, like I said, he wouldn't have done this to a bigger man. He chose the right one. Yeah, you got emotional about shit. But the other thing is, he's a fucking comedian, and this also makes me worried about the whole free speech thing, because on one hand, your wife freely speeches about whatever she wants on her show, including your own sex life, your personal life, and your entanglements. A comedian whose job it is to make people laugh is exercising his right of free speech, and you decide to try to silence him on national fucking television. Like, dude, like, it all looks bad. It all looks fucking bad.
No matter what way no matter what way you cut this sandwich, it's just not good. It's
still a shit.
It's a shit sandwich.
It's still a shit sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, what's that whipped cream? Put that whipped cream. What's that chocolate syrup? Oh, go ahead. I'm still not eating it.
Yeah.
I'm still not eating it.
I mean, all I can say is, at least for me, and I hope my other colleagues here on Snack and Flick, we don't condone violence, and we don't in any situation, violence is not the answer, unless it absolutely has to be.
Don't give
me that look.
I'll say this: there's a right time and place for everything.
Yeah, and that was definitely not the time, nor the okay. Put damn that down. You know what I'm saying. We don't condone.
You are welcome to test that assumption at your earliest motherfucking convenience with me. Cause
keep my motherfucking name out your motherfucking mouth.
Let me ask you guys this. So since both of you are married, Drew, I want you to answer first, then Dragon. If you were Will Smith and someone chose, not necessarily the alopecia thing, but somebody made the comment that you knew was a hot button issue and a traumatic thing for your significant other, how would you have reacted?
I probably would have just yelled at him and then.
Oh, you gave him a warning shot first?
No, it depends. Yeah. It depends on.
It depends on the severity. Like, in my honest opinion, I don't feel like that. I mean, yes, the joke as you know, if the joke was
going to the gym, goddammit. I'm going to the gym. Go ahead.
The joke was distasteful, but I've heard a lot worse distasteful. I've heard more distasteful jokes than that. And I get it. Now, I look at it like this. If it would have been a joke, and like, let's say she had cancer and was going through chemotherapy, and that was well known, and he said that joke, yes. Okay, I would say that's way over the fucking line. That's not cool. You don't joke about fucking... I mean, you don't joke about any medical disease, but at the end of the day, I mean, a hair loss, autoimmune disease.
Hold up. It's more than just your hair loss. Alopecia does more than just hair loss.
I get it, but that's what you see. But it's not life-threatening, right? It's not like cancer, or it's not like,
just because it's not life-threatening does not mean you don't deal with pain.
But that's why she might be completely insecure about it, and I completely understand. But she has also been on record making jokes about her having alopecia. So at the end of the day, it's just I think the whole thing is just he overreacted to something that he shouldn't have overreacted to.
I agree. However, you can't tell other people how they should feel. You made them feel. You can't.
No, I get that. I completely understand.
Regardless of
comedian, it is what it is.
regardless of that, there because comedians get run up on all the time. There are literal videos of hecklers rushing the stage to fight comedians. Comedian is not an easy job. So
Yeah, no, I get that.
yeah, but you got to be careful. Like it's a joke that probably should have been worked in a couple of rooms before he got it there. It just didn't get that
Look in the
far.
comments, Trey.
Huh?
Look in the comments of what my wife said.
I can speak for myself. Thank you. Okay. I mean, hey, I'll just ask them a question. I ain't ask. No, see, you gonna make me be an asshole, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm getting to the point of the matter. One of their perspectives. That's all it is. You're a strong, independent, cishead woman, and you're welcome to all that other. Yeah, whatever. Dragon.
For me, it depends on the situation. If it's like a public situation, like not necessarily a war certain, but you know something of that nature, then yes,
Mhm.
I may go talk to that person. You know, hey, you know, you chill out about this. And if they get ignorant, then that's a whole nother story. But my first reaction is not. I'm not about to go. Yeah, not about to go. You know,
Walk up and tool them up real quick.
five fingers to the face. Nah. But
Go ahead.
He pulled a Rick James, bro. Come on.
Cold blooded.
I was just waiting for him to walk away and be like, Unity.
I'm one of the coldest motherfuckers alive. I'm one of the best lookingest, most dancingest motherfuckers you ever seen in your life. Like, all he need to do is kick him in his chest. If he kicked him in his chest, I'd have died. I'd have fucking
All
died.
I was waiting for from Chris Rock was to be like, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
With a 5 fingers, say it in face.
Hands off to Chris. Hands off to Chris. He took it like he took it. He took it and he did it. He did a good job recovering. But yeah, I don't think he deserved that. But at the same time, I get if it's a hot button issue. That's what I was asking you guys because while I am single, I'm more of a talker. In case you didn't notice, big spoiler there. I probably am going to give you a warning shot before I go there. And even if I'm defending my lady's honor, there will be there's always escalations of matters between men if things are on level heads. If you're both at level angles, we don't know exactly what Will Smith is going on behind the scenes. So he might have been here, and Chris wasn't nowhere near there. So where usually it would be keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth first, he skipped all the way over that. We had no idea. So.
Wait. He had a spaceball moment. What are we looking at right now? We're looking at now. We're looking at the present now. When are we gonna go back? now. When are we gonna go back? Soon. When will then become now? Soon. Very soon.
Exactly. But I really need. So one thing that I need for a lot of, fuck it. I'm gonna be toxic Trey right now. I'm gonna need for a lot of you women out there. A lot of them, not all of them, to stop praising Will Smith for his actions, because if things were different and his $350 million empire was in jeopardy because he was defending your honor, are you sure you're going to stick around with Will Smith after that? Like you might end up leaving that motherfucker. Like don't sit there. I need a man that's going to dance. That's just dangerous. That was assault. And also he could have seriously hurt. Smacks people don't really. You think a smack is just you can rupture somebody's eardrum if you close your palm over their fucking ear canal, and that can cause brain damage, permanent fucking brain. You can literally kill somebody like that if you hit them hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
So check that shit. You call us toxic all the time. Check that toxic shit, because I need a man to defend my honor like that. No, the fuck you don't. If you want him to be in jail, so you can be out here fucking Pookie and Ray Ray. Don't check that shit at the fucking door. Check the shit at the fucking door. Yeah, I went there. I was a little toxic. I haven't been toxic in a while, so I had to go there.
He's been missing that.
Just a little bit. Just I had to get it off my chest. So yeah, I really don't know how to feel about the situation. But guys, it's 10:01.
Now, yeah, but just remember, what we get to talk about next week?
Moon Knight.
Yes.
Morbius.
I'm fucking Morbius. Fucking damn Morbius.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh man,
I'm joking.
That April Fool's joke.
I did not rage the entire show, and you want to piss me off at the last end.
That
I was gonna say
that April
Moon
Fool's
Knight
joke. That's what
out
that is.
Everybody on Disney Plus, Moon Knight the 30th, which is Wednesday. That the first episode of Moon Knight is out this week, and unfortunately, I am going to see Morbius.
That April Fool's
on-
joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that on Thursday, and I'm really sad
Can,
because
can I roll them any harder?
Nah, I don't think you can.
I don't think I can.
You
I
mean
was gonna
vampire-
tell you this.
Vampire Batman? What?
Oh hell no! Who said that?
No.
What?
His wife.
You
No.
know what? You
Leave
two
it
are
alone.
made for each other.
I'll-
You two are fucking made for each other. How dare you, Rianne? How dare you? How
I'll take care of it.
dare you disrespect him like that? Don't you ever disrespect him like that.
I'll
It's your
take
boy
care
Trey
of it.
Crawford. You can see me on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Oh yeah, Twitch now. I did not stream on Sunday. I was a little busy. But yeah, I'm gonna get some streams in on Thursday. But yeah, gentlemen, tell them where they can find you.
Dragon Chills everywhere, including Twitch as well.
It's your boy Gadoni. You can find me here and on the Horrific Network.
Keep the Dark Knight's name
Vampire
out
Batman
your fucking
equals
mouth.
Morbius.
Keep the Dark Knight's name out your fucking mouth. All right, let's get up out
What
of
was
here.
that? I didn't quite catch that.
You got it twice. Let's get up out of here.